We've had the Velotric Discover 2 with us for a full year. Not just parked in the garage, we actually used it. Almost every week. For errands, quick rides to the store, even some longer weekend trips. So, after a year of living with it, some things surprised us. In a good way. Some things didn't age that well, but nothing totally broke down. This isn't a review. We're sharing what held up, what didn't, and how it feels to use this bike after one full year. So, keep on watching. Alright, firstly, let's talk about its build quality. We can see the frame still feels durable. No rattles, no weird sounds. We leaned it on fences, parked it in tight spots, took a few bumpy paths. The body took all of it well. The paint didn't chip badly either, just a few marks from everyday use. Now look at this side. The welds, still clean. It didn't feel cheap then, and it doesn't now. The rear rack stayed tight, didn't bend even with full grocery bags. The fenders, though, got a bit of wiggle over time. Not a big deal, but we had to re-tighten them a couple of times. Still, nothing broke off, and they kept the mud off when it rained. If we talk about its battery life, it was something we watched closely. In the beginning, we used to get close to 60 miles on pedal assist level 1. After 1 year, it's more like 50 to 55. That's with the same riding habits. It dropped, yes, but honestly, that's expected. We charge it maybe twice a week depending on the rides, and the charging port still works fine, no loose fitting or weird behavior. It takes a little over 5 hours to charge fully, same as before. That part didn't slow down. We've never run out of power completely. The battery indicator stayed pretty accurate too. So yeah, it doesn't hold charge like day one, but we'd say the drop is normal. Let's talk about the motor. Still kicks in strong. Pedal assist kicks on smoothly, without jerks. We ride mostly on assist levels 1 to 3, and that's more than enough around town. It still climbs hills with no problem. There's one steep hill near our area. We ride it every few weeks. It still made it up without much struggle. The only thing we noticed is the motor gets a little louder now. Not crazy loud, but noticeable compared to month 1. Throttle still works well, especially when you're at a red light and need to get moving. It's responsive and doesn't lag. Riding comfort is one reason we kept using this bike more than others. The seat felt good out of the box. We never replaced it. Still padded, no tears. The upright handlebar makes it easy on your back. After long rides, we didn't get that sore shoulder feeling like with some sportier bikes. That comfort stayed consistent. Front suspension still absorbs cracks and small potholes well. Not for mountain trails, but for city streets, it's still doing the job. It's one of those things we didn't think about much, which means it didn't become a problem. The screen's still clear. Even under sunlight, we can see the speed and battery easily. No fading, no flicker. The buttons never got stuck or soft. Simple stuff, but it matters when you use it every day. Now let's talk about the lights. The front light works okay, but not great in full darkness. We added a gasoline light. Just listen to this sound when we turn it on. That light changed night rides completely. The rear light works fine, just not that bright. So we also used an extra clip-on one for safety. It would have been nice if Velotric made those a bit stronger from the start. We didn't change the brakes yet. Still the same ones from day one. They grab strong and never squeaked much. In rain, they still work. We cleaned the rotors sometimes, and that helped. Tires wore down a little, of course, but they never went flat on us. After a year, they still look decent. We'll probably change them soon, just as part of maintenance. Nothing failed, just normal wear. We use this bike for actual stuff. Groceries, small deliveries, even carrying a backpack full of tools. The rear rack and basket handled all of it. Straps held tight, no sliding. The total weight of the bike isn't light though. Carrying it upstairs or loading it in a car isn't fun. We always parked it ground level. That's one thing we never loved, but we knew that going in. Still, for people using it every day like us, it's not a problem if you don't need to lift it often. Let's be honest, not everything stayed perfect. After around 10 months, we heard a little creaking from the pedals. Just a dry sound. We oiled them and it went away. Nothing serious, but it showed up after heavy use. The kickstand also got a bit wobbly. We tightened the bolts twice. Still holding up, but we know we'll need to replace it maybe next season. Also, the grips got a little smooth. Not slippery, but not like new. These are the small things that just come with use. What kept us using this bike again and again wasn't just the features. It was the full feel of it. The balance between power, comfort, and easy use made it a go-to ride. We didn't have to think twice before hopping on. And honestly, when a product becomes part of your routine like this, it says something. Even when we bought other lights like the Gachiron Kiwi 1200 for better night rides, the core bike still handled everything we threw at it. So, after one full year, what held up? Most of it. The frame, motor, brakes, battery, all still strong. Some parts, like the grips, pedals, and lights, showed age, but nothing failed. It's not perfect, but it didn't let us down either. We used it, charged it, relied on it. It aged like anything else, but in a way that still makes sense. If someone asked us today, would we still pick the Velotric Discover too? We'd say yeah. It's been a smooth ride. We hope sharing our year with it gives you a better feel for what it's like to live with this bike, not just look at it online. Let us know what you'd like us to test next time.